Kai Kight, great presentation today.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. What's the main message you'd like America's Credit Union Conference attendees to take away from your presentation?
The main takeaway is to think not only of how you can bring your own music, your own ideas to the world, but also the other side of that, which is to look at other people, to look them in the eyes and realize that they also have potential inside of them, and there's things that you can do to help unleash that. And if we can make that a priority, then the ideas, the creativity that we can bring to the surface is infinite. But first we have to examine our own sense of control of others, our own sense to be in charge. And I think those are some difficult things to do. But if we can do that difficult work, then we're good to go.
How have you applied that in your own life?
Every way. I think for me, it's examining my own work relationships, examining my personal relationships. And I think for me, because I'm on stage a lot, I have to take this very seriously because I don't want to be saying something that I'm not personally working on. And so for me, it's a process of looking at the people around me and saying, am I stuck in my own ambitions, my own ideas, or am I taking time out to make sure that I'm supporting them on their journey as well? So, yeah.
You mentioned the red pen during your presentation. Can you explain what you mean by that and why it's not necessarily a bad thing?
So the red pen is what I use to essentially describe and put a name for critique, like the critical mind. And it's a tool. It's not by itself good or bad. So we critique others. We use the red pen. When we receive critique, the red pen is being used on us. But we also can use the red pen on ourselves in our own mind. And so it's just a function of knowing the right scenario. So if you're trying to work on something, right, if you're in rehearsal, if you're trying to improve upon something, you need to accept the red pen and you need to seek it out. But if you're on stage and it's time to perform, it's time for you to show your best, you need to build certain practices where you can limit that red pen in your own mind. And so it's just knowing the scenario where the red pen is useful and then when it's not. Yeah.
What's the next big thing for you?
The next big thing, I'm going to Switzerland in a couple of weeks. I'm really excited for at an event for a couple of thousand. Actually, this one will be students, I believe, but connected with the World Economic Forum up there. So I'm really excited about it. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I just thank you for having me. I really enjoyed CUNA. I think the audience here was not only receptive, but they were able to go into their inner world a bit, and I hope that they continue that kind of introspection throughout the next few days. So
it's a great way to start the conference. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.